Hey shoppers, big hot button issue. This one causes a lot of arguments and disagreements and opinions and strife. So I'm going to address it mostly basically with Shipt policy, because I don't really see any point going past that. You have a job to do. I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts. You have a job to do, and you signed a contract based on how you were expected to do that job and how you agreed to do that job. So this is another thing. It's going to happen because people are human, and they're going to choose to do things their way, and they're going to decide that their reasons for doing so are more important than the policies stating that they shouldn't do things. So here we go. Are you ready? Big topic. 2 questions are going to be answered. Can I bring someone with me when I shop? And what do I do if I see someone doing so? And by someone, I'm going to say children, friends, pets, spouses, pretty much anyone or anything that you could take with you on your shop. Obviously, you're not going to take your dog, okay? That should be common sense. We do have shoppers with what's the right word? Therapy pets. That's different. That's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to deal with the disability issue at all. If you are have a licensed pet, I know Miss Rebecca has her dog Piper with her. If you don't know her story and are not in the Shipt Shopper Lounge, you need to look at that because it's amazing. Piper is more popular in Publix than Rebecca, so y'all need to check out that story. So, can I bring someone else with me while shopping in order? I'm going to read a couple sentences from the hub, and then I'll talk about it. Shipt shopping is intended to be a solo enterprise, one person, and the only individual who has claimed the order should shop and or deliver the order for the member. The only exception to that is if you are shopping with a Metro lead or a member of headquarters in order to get training or demonstrate or something like that, okay? Some Metros have Metro leads, some don't. If you don't have one, I'm sorry, you might want to contact HQ. Maybe there's a person that they can connect you with and approve a shadow shop if you want one. If you are on an unapproved shadow shop, you are breaking this policy. Shipt recommends limiting distractions and focusing on your current order. If you're shopping with a kid or someone else, you are distracted. Guys, when I see another shopper in the store and I try to just help them get their bags in the cart, I mess them up because it messes up the process and the flow of the thing. So if you're taking your kids with you, if you're taking your spouse with you or something else, there's all kinds of other things going on and you're distracted and you cannot ensure that your order is completed well. There's a note here on this policy that says shoppers who violate this policy are subject to removal from the Shipt platform. Yes, that's right, you can get fired. This includes team shopping, which could mean a variety of things, from someone going with you to someone ghost shopping an order and leaving a cart for you somewhere, or shopping from your account with a different device and pulling items for you, checking out with them, or whatever other ways that you could manage to team shop an order. It's distracting. It does not ensure that the customer is being taken care of and that their items are being focused on, and it's against policy. So, why? Well, distractions, order accuracy, member service, and shopper pay. Shipt is paying you and you alone to shop this order, not somebody else, okay? Members, if you bring, this is a big one, guys. If you bring somebody to a member's house, and they report you, you will probably be pretty immediately removed from the platform. As far as I know, anytime that has happened, someone is immediately removed. I don't have privy to that information as far as individual incidents, but If a member reports you for bringing someone to their house, I'm pretty sure that you're not going to be working for Shipt anymore. I don't like strangers coming to my house that I haven't invited. I don't want my shopper showing up with another person. I don't find it appropriate, and I don't think it's okay if anyone that has children may or may not feel the same way, but that's the way I feel about it. I don't know that that person has been vetted, and I know that a background check is not 100% guaranteed, but mostly when I order, I get the same few shoppers, or at least, I've interacted with them or heard of them or, know them. Is that to say that they're all 100% safe? No, of course not, because, well, stuff happens. But I don't want somebody showing up that I have no idea what their name is, who they are, where they came from, whether or not they're a Shipt shopper or background checked or anything like that. I don't want that person showing up at my house. So don't do that to your members, please. Food safety is important. Shopping with others increases the potential for spreading germs. You just have basically more hands on your food and stuff. Store employees may report when a shopper is violating shopper policies, such as completing orders with others. Store employees may report this. If you have a store employee complaining about team shopping, or someone bringing their kids or being distracting with their kids, I've heard of kids running up and down the aisles while a shopper shops. I can't even imagine, but it happens. If you have a store personnel talking to you about that, then you'll want to suggest that they contact headquarters. You can give them the phone number and email address for that, okay? Those are in your app or online at shipt.com. You can get that information if you don't have it. What should I do? This is a big one. I keep seeing, I saw so-and-so shopping with all the time. These are posted in the local groups. What should I do if I see another Shipt shopper completing an order? Well, guys, we have thousands, literally thousands of shoppers. I don't know how they're going to react to you. This is my personal opinion. And then I'll read Shipt's policy, which I agree with. Don't cause a problem in the store. Don't cause a scene. We want to maintain a positive relationship with our stores. If you approach another shopper and try to tell them what to do, which is how they're going to see it, I don't care how nice you are, that's typically how it's going to be seen, is you're coming over there trying to be their boss and telling them what to do. And I there's nothing wrong with giving someone constructive criticism or feedback or suggestion or something like that. I have literally walked up to shoppers' carts and rearranged them and put their cold stuff in their cold bags. Now, I don't do that to somebody I don't know. I might do it to a shopper that I'm familiar with and comfortable with, but I wouldn't do that to someone that I don't know, because that's not my business and it's not my place, and I don't want to upset them or offend them. But if someone were to ask me for some help, I would. So what do I do if I see it? This is straight from Shipt. We wouldn't want you to experience any distractions during your shop. Therefore, we simply recommend you continue focusing on your current order so that you can stay on time and bring the magic. So don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Focus on your order, focus on your member, focus on your customer service. If you know the person's name, if you know the information, the store, whatever, if you want to email that into Shipt, you can. I would recommend just going on about your business, because honestly, just do you would be awesome. These issues typically take care of themselves. If you'll notice, when you see someone shopping with someone else, whether it be a child or a spouse or a friend or significant other or whatever, you typically don't see them for very long. They're not going to stay around long. They're going to find that the money isn't there when they're doing things this way, and or they get reported by the store, or they get reported by members or something like that. But you may see them a few times. You may see them for a long time, but eventually the problem's going to take care of itself in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So the bottom line is, don't do it. Don't do it. If you enjoy working for Shipt and want to make this a long-term career for you, don't do it. If you see someone else doing it, continue being awesome, focus on your order. If a store personnel or member complains and or asks you about it, what can we do, et cetera, then go ahead and give them Shipt's contact information. That's going to be available at shipt.com, and you can find all of that information where they can reach out there, and it may be in your shopper app as well. Okay, so there you go, guys. Some of the local groups approve posts about this, some don't. That's up to them. Usually when these type of things are posted in groups, they get ugly and people start arguing, and it is unproductive and unfruitful. So the bottom line is, don't do it. If somebody else is doing it, if you feel the need to report it, do so to Shipt, not your local group, because all it's going to do is cause a fight, and we want our groups to stay positive and focus on productive things. Okay, guys, this was a hot button topic. I welcome your comments on this video on YouTube. I will probably turn off comments in the Facebook groups where I post this, because I don't want to start those arguments. Okay, but I welcome them on YouTube, but I will address those as they come up. So let's keep it nice and positive, and if you have an opinion, I'm happy to hear it and open to it. Okay, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.